Fox 4 meteorologist Lauren Petrelli in studio, not at home this morning.
Some of us has to come to work still.
We do have to come to work. I almost prefer coming in.
Same. Oh my gosh.
It was a little weird for us to do the news at home when we had to do that during the...
Yeah.
So I'm glad we're out of that.
Yeah, if we weren't in news, though, weather like this, I'd like to stay in bed this morning. We're looking at a rainy commute to kick off your Tuesday morning commute. Going to make it a little messy if you don't get to work from home and you do have to head out the door to your office job right now. One of the areas we are looking at maybe some moderate rainfall going to be through Punta Gorda into Port Charlotte. It's I-75 through Solana. As you're getting closer to Copley Drive, we start to see more of that light rainfall. I want to head over to Lee County, where we do have light rainfall stretching all the way from the Midpoint Bridge through Colonial Boulevard in Fort Myers through the Gateway community. Really, I-75 as you head southbound closer to Daniels Parkway going to be a little wet, so take it extra slow out there. We don't need any extra accidents out on the roadway because of the rain. Headed out to the Lehigh Acres Gateway community, right along State Road 82, all the way through Bell Boulevard. Still dealing with some light rainfall out there in Naples, which was one of the areas that started to see that rainfall even earlier this morning. Still dealing with a couple of those showers out in the Gulf, pushing through that coastline. At least those showers, which were a little bit stronger out in the Gulf, are slowly losing a little bit of their punch as they get closer to the coastline, but still going to make it a little messy for you. We do have a mix of sun and clouds for the later morning hours, but then very similar to yesterday, right around 1 o'clock near I-75 through our inland areas, we see those showers bubbling up, becoming more widespread as the kiddos are headed home from school. So make sure they have the umbrella for later on today. And then it's also going to be a little messy for our inland areas as you're headed home from work. This is a look at 6 o'clock. Areas stretching all the way from Arcadia through LaBelle, Clewiston, even Belle Glade, going to be dealing with some of those stronger storms that will not dissipate until about 10 o'clock this evening. The key for today, the closer you are to the coast, the drier you're going to be through the afternoon. We're nice and dry for the Wednesday morning commute, starting to see those afternoon storms and showers develop right around 3 o'clock, pushing through our inland areas through the evening and dissipating once again near 10, 11 o'clock, and we're dry for that Thursday morning commute. For today, very similar to yesterday, it's Glades, Hendry, and portions of DeSoto and Collier counties that are dealing with a moderate risk of severe weather. Some of the things that we could be dealing with: frequent lightning, gusty conditions. Today they're calling for even larger hail than what we saw yesterday. We saw hail ranging anywhere between a dime size to almost a golf ball size. And there is a low threat for a brief tornado. This is very much going to be on the low end. I don't think flooding is going to be an issue, as we are looking at rainfall totals that are less than 1/10 of an inch in most areas. But with a very active weather pattern over the next couple of days, anywhere between a 30 to a 50% chance of scattered storms and showers each and every day, flooding is something in isolated areas we'll have to keep an eye on. If you wanted to head out on the boat, just keep your eye to the sky for an isolated storm. Today's winds eventually switching more out of the southwest up to about 10 knots, seas anywhere between 1 to 2 feet. Temperatures right now a little warm and muggy near 70 degrees. As we head into the afternoon, our highs will cap out near 87 degrees with those overnight lows under partly cloudy skies dipping to near 69 degrees. Tomorrow going to feel maybe a little bit cooler. That's because we have more isolated storm chances, cloudy conditions. Our highs will top out near 86. Keep the umbrella handy. As I mentioned, it's just going to be a rainy afternoon each and every day. Highs each day as well going to be in the mid to upper 80s.